I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laxon.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back. We are here for match number 2, the second match of the day session of this year's Laver Cup. We have another really good matchup on our hands, I think. And Stefanos Tsitsipas for Team Europe versus Diego Schwartzman for Team World. It's love 15 on the serve of Tsitsipas, but into the net goes that backhand from Schwartzman. 15 all. So we saw the first point of this year's tournament be awarded to Team Europe. Casper Ruud finally eventually got through his opening round match against Jack Sock in 3. Well, he into the match tiebreak, 10-7 there in the final set tiebreak. So 1 point for all the matches played today. 2 points for the matches played tomorrow, and 3 points for all the matches played on the Sunday. For 3 singles matches and a doubles match for the first 2 days, and then the final day will be 4 singles matches. Hey, Lexi, thank you. Yeah, it was a bit slow start in the other one as well, wasn't it? People came in eventually. We'll wait for them. This was a quick setup anyway. Hey, Ronan as well. But yeah, you are very welcome. I'm sure you were very thrilled with that result, Lexi. Casper Ruud getting the win in the end over Sock. So 30-15 here for Tsitsipas. Backhand cross court from Tsitsipas. Backhand from Schwartzman goes long, 40-15. They've played some good matches, these two. And, Tsitsipas leads the head-to-head. But there was, I can't remember where it was. It was on clay earlier this year. It was one of the matches, and it was one of the matches of the year. It was really, really good. And Stefanos Tsitsipas was down and out in the decided set, and he managed to come back and win it. But that was a bit of a marathon battle. Oh, Tsitsipas just pulls the volley wide there at the net, 40-30. Oh, thanks, Lexi. It's Monte Carlo. I knew it was one of those clay masters where he took the title then, didn't he, Stefanos Tsitsipas? But yeah, it was a really, really good match. So hopefully we'll get something similar here. And yeah, all 10 of you, 14 of you now. I'm sure they'll be coming in. I'm surprised we haven't got such as big a viewership for this Laver Cup. I mean, it's Roger Federer's last tournament, you know. We'll cover him later, don't worry as well. And there you go, Tsitsipas gets his first game on the board. It is 1-0 to Team Europe. Hey, Liam. Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, come back to GTL, man. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day for me today. I think I'm doing the 3 singles matches, and then we got Ben and JG doing the doubles for you later on today. So it's going to be a really good weekend of tennis, though. I really do like the Laver Cup. I wasn't convinced from the first couple of editions. I didn't know how much kind of weight to put it. It's, it's exhibition, essentially, isn't it? But it's become a tournament that I really, really enjoy watching play. I mean, it's such an individual sport for the rest of the year, tennis, and it's interesting when you make that, you add the addition of the team, and it's the vibes. It's the good vibes from Laver Cup. It really is. No bother, Lexi. I forgive you. So it is 1-0 to Team Europe. To refresh any of you if you weren't on the previous stream. So it's basically the first team to get to 13 points. So you can win a possible total of 24 points throughout the tournament. If it does end up at 12-12 on the final day, then they will play a final deciding match. But it's been won by Team Europe for the 4 previous editions. It's been in Prague, then it was in Chicago, then Geneva, and then last year it was in Boston. So it's back in Europe, in London this year. And Team World still looking for their first victory. Oh, drop shot from Schwartzman. That's too good. Lovely backhand drop shot. 15 love. So all the matches on day 1 will be worth a single point, which is why Europe are 1 love to the good. And incrementally goes up then by 2 tomorrow and 3 on the final day. Got the another singles match after this one. It'll be the night session, so 7 p.m. local time. Andy Murray versus Alex de Minaur, and that'll be followed by the main event, Fadal for one last time. 15 love Schwartzman. 4-1 return a serve from Tsitsipas right to the baseline. Now he goes cross court. Schwartzman playing defense. The volley from Tsitsipas though is too good, and that was a great attacking point there from Stefanos Tsitsipas. 15 all. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. So another thing about the Laver Cup, you've got the teams and the captains all on the court with you. So it's so much fun to listen to, what the other players are saying to them on the change of ends. And of course, for the Team Europe, we have got the big 4. So the wisdom of Rafa, Roger, Andy and Novak. The team captains, you have Bjorn Borg for Team Europe, and John McEnroe is the captain for Team World. Oh, into the net goes the forehand from Tsitsipas. A little droop of the head there from Tsitsipas, because he probably should have made that one. 30-15. Schwartzman, the top-ranked Argentinian player. Tsitsipas, the top-ranked Greek player on the men's side, of course. So Schwartzman looking to get his opening service game on the board. And talking about Davis Cup as well. That's obviously just finished the group stages, so another team event. But it's because it's always you had 4 different cities for the group stages. Of course, we had Valencia, Bologna, Glasgow, and Hamburg. Was it? I don't know. There's just something about this where they're all in the same place, and I don't know. Something about the Laver Cup. I think. I mean, I enjoy Davis Cup, but I think I prefer the Laver Cup. Although I think it'd be interesting if you had the women as well, because I think it might balance things a little bit more potentially if you were to have the women as well, in terms of the fact that Team World have never won. Well, we get to see the iconic Tsitsipas dance move today. There's been some questionable dance moves from Tsitsipas doing the rounds, haven't there? I'm sure you all saw the photos from the gala yesterday, though. See the big 4 together again. I don't know. It's just, as soon as they announced that it was going to be the big 4 on Team Europe, I kind of knew that it was going to be that was going to be it for Roger Federer, to be honest. And here we go. We've got a break point. That goes long from Diego Schwartzman, and Stefanos Tsitsipas with the first opportunity to break here at 30-40. Can he convert this? He's already seen his teammate Casper Ruud get the win. finds the first serve, forehand return, forehand cross-court from Diego Schwartzman, backhand from Tsitsipas, that one-handed backhand, which I love. Forehand from Schwartzman, cross-court goes Tsitsipas, into the net goes Diego Schwartzman, and it is the break of serve. Stefanos Tsitsipas gets first blood in this second match of the day, and he leads now by a break to love. So, can he consolidate the break? Second serve. Yeah, we were chatting about this on another stream, actually. Like, when you think you've got the big four on Team Europe, you would generally assume, it's done and done for Team Europe. But we're saying it's probably going to be the best chance that Team World have got at getting this title. When you think of, the stage that, for example, Roger Federer is retiring, Andy Murray's coming back from, that hip surgery and whatnot. It's probably going to be the best chance that Team World have got, but I'm still going to give it to Europe. Oh, what a get at the net from Stefanos Tsitsipas. What a stretch volley. 15 love. Let's see if we can get a replay of this. I mean, Jack Sock put up a good fight, to be honest. He made it closer than I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, I'm still picking Team Europe to win the whole thing, but I think World have probably got a better chance than they ever had. Although they better not beat Fidal tonight, that's all I'm saying. That's a good serve from Tsitsipas. Follows it up with the volley. There you go, 30 love, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Putting Murray against de Minaur, he's going to be... I think it's going to be tough for him. I think he could win it. I think the whole atmosphere of the Laver Cup and the home crowd and whatnot, and just the sheer grit that Murray brings to every match, I think he can win it. But it is going to be tough for him. And yeah, I think he would have had a better chance against Schwartzman or Sock. But, captains, they know better than me anyway. So I'm going to trust their decisions. And I don't think we haven't got the matches announced for tomorrow yet. Gary told us on the previous one, they announce it generally. It has to be announced an hour after the last match played the previous day. So keep an eye out for that. But it is 40 love here for Tsitsipas. To consolidate the break of serve, can you get a game to love? Backhand cross-court goes Schwartzman. Backhand slice from Tsitsipas. Cross-court again goes Schwartzman. Backhand on the line from Tsitsipas. Cross-court forehand from Schwartzman. Oh, it's just gone long from Tsitsipas. Did he slip a little bit there? But 40-15. I mean, have a look and see if they've put the matches. No, they haven't announced the matches for tomorrow. I wouldn't suspect they'd announce them until this evening anyway. But I'm curious to see who Rafa is going to get his first match. Imagine if we get a Rafa Tiafoe rematch from that US Open match. And that return of serve is wide from Schwartzman, and Stefanos Tsitsipas does indeed back up the break. And he has raced out to a 3-love lead here in this second match. Team Europe have the advantage. And yeah, of course, we will have Berrettini. So Federer, generally, all the players have to play at least one singles match. Now, an exception was made for Federer. He checked with everybody involved, and they were fine with it. And as I said earlier, Federer can do what he likes. He's Roger Federer, which means Berrettini is coming in as his alternate to play the singles. But yeah, every player has to play a singles match. Now, they can't play more than 2 singles matches over the first 2 days, but they have to play at least one. And at least 4 players from the team have to play a doubles match. And you can't use the same doubles pairing more than once either. But yeah, so we've got the big 4, Ruud and Tsitsipas, and then Berrettini as well for Team Europe. Cam Norrie is there as an alternate as well, I suppose. But Berrettini will have to play a singles match. Now, I believe he was asked. I think Alcaraz was asked, and they said no, just because of the scheduling. He just won the US Open, and he's played the Davis Cup as well. So I don't know if I can't fact check it, but I read somewhere that he was asked, and they decided that it was best for him that he didn't. but don't quote me on that. Hey, good morning, Todd. Yeah, put in the work. I'm hoping to do the 3 singles matches here today because, well, I love the Laver Cup, so I'm relishing this. And I know they better not. That's the beauty of the Laver Cup, is that he can end on a win, and he doesn't have to lose because he just has to play the one match, and if he wins, that's grand. He's done. So Tiafoe and Soccer better not beat them. Is all I'm saying. Federer has to end on a win. He cannot have that 6-love set at Wimbledon be his last memory. That's already breaking my heart that that's his last memory as a singles match. But yeah, nobody, please, no one deny Federer. And love 15 here on the serve for Schwartzman. It's all Tsitsipas at the moment. The backhand cross court from Tsitsipas, backhand from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas goes back cross court. Backhand, it's wide from Schwartzman, and it's love 30. And he really hasn't got a foothold in this match yet, has Diego. Tsitsipas with a real inroad in the service game to a possible double break here. So there's not as much, at stake this first day of matches, with all the matches just being worth a single point. But still, especially, with all the baggage, 4-0 Team Europe at this tournament. Never won Team World, so want to get out to a good start here. Just can't quite pull off the return of serve there, Tsitsipas, 15-30. Yeah, true. I need to try and do that to not focus on it, to be honest, and remember that it was a Wimbledon quarterfinal at 40 years old. So yeah, thanks for that perspective. Actually, it makes me feel a little bit better. Huge Federer fan, as you all know. It's the reason I got into this sport in the first place. But I will be doing that as well from here. I'm in a way, it's probably a good thing that I'm not commentating it, because I'll be either cheering or crying or goodness knows what. So, but yeah, he's gonna get every point he wins, isn't he? And Tsitsipas has just fluffed up the forehand there. It's gone wide. So from love 30, it's 30 all. Ronan, hysterical is not the word I would use. Definitely not. And no, just no. I'm not even going to entertain that thought. They're going to win. Fedal are going to end on a high. Has to happen. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for my Roger Federer t-shirt from Uniqlo, but they still haven't got my size in stock. I'm gutted. I keep refreshing the page and it's still not there. Good save from Diego Schwartzman. Follows it up at the forehand right into the corner. Stefanos Tsitsipas with the lob. Diego Schwartzman's going to let it bounce. Can he put it away? Yes, he can. 40-30. This would be a good get out of trouble from Schwartzman if he can get onto this game. So yeah, next up for the singles, Murray versus de Minaur, the night session match. Starts at 7 local time, the night session. In case any of you weren't on the stream before and not familiar, so in the case that this goes, any of these matches, doubles or singles, go to a third set. You don't actually play a third set, it goes to a match tiebreak, so it's the first to 10, which is what happened in the previous match between Ruud and Sock. They split the opening 2 sets and then they played a tiebreak to 10. Ruud coming through that one, giving Europe the first point. But yeah, no third sets played, just a match tiebreak in this. And it's back to deuce here, as that's gone long from Schwartzman. So Tsitsipas still eyeing this double break here. It's a good first serve. Good return from Tsitsipas. The forehand now from Schwartzman. Runs around for a forehand Tsitsipas. And that's going to be... Oh, no, it's clipped the net and gone in. But Tsitsipas. Now the volley from... he puts it away. No, he can't. Schwartzman is there, but he's gone long. And it is a break point for Stefanos Tsitsipas for a double break now. That was some really good defensive play there from Tsitsipas and then turned it right into attack. He managed to get the overhead back, did Schwartzman. But gone long, and is another, a break point. The first break point, actually, of this game, because it was love 30, not love 40. Finds the first serve, 4-1 return, the 4-1 from Schwartzman. Stefanos Tsitsipas has gone long, so back to deuce we go. I would love that. I would love that. But yeah, I don't. I think we'd be dreaming, right? Oh, I'm gutted that we're not going to see him in singles again. But he's got to do what's working for him, and I think it's that knee, isn't it? He's just not going to risk everything for it. And MJ, so it's the singles match is the first of the night session. So the Murray de Minaur match will be at 7, and then that's followed by the doubles. So I don't know, like 8:30 or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's the singles first at 7, and then followed by is the doubles. And it goes wide from Tsitsipas, and a big C from Schwartzman as he now has a game point with the advantage. Yeah, I think a lot of us were too, to be honest, as well. I mean, Ruud looked very solid in that opening set, and we thought it was going to be pretty easy for him. And Sock really did make it close. I mean, he was up 3-0 in the tiebreak as well, and then Ruud came back to win the next 6 points in a row. But yeah, very surprised, to be honest. And I feel bad for underestimating Sock, but well, Ruud managed to get it done in the end. So it is game point for Schwartzman. The forehand from Tsitsipas, backhand cross court goes Schwartzman. Tsitsipas attempts a drop shot, but it's well wide. It's closer to the doubles outline than the singles. So Schwartzman gets his first game. He's on the board, but it's still a break for Tsitsipas. It is 3-1. Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, I feel like I knew it, but I hadn't really realized that he's never retired from a match. You know, he's not mid-match, you know. He's always completed a match, never retired it. So he never goes into one knowing that he can't compete physically. And I just think that's respect. Like, hey, David. Yeah, I thought you might have been on the Murray match, but good to have you back. And yeah, I think I will be doing the triple shift today. Yes, the 3 singles for me today. So 15 love here for Tsitsipas. Into the net goes the first serve. Yeah, can you imagine the 2 sets of twins, the Federer twins? Goodness, the genes on those. Doubles number 1. Singles number 1. I wonder if they get into tennis. I think they do play a little bit. What a point this is. The slice now from Schwartzman, but Tsitsipas somehow pulls that forehand off right to his shoelaces. Djokovic can't believe that one either. Wow. 30 love. Goodness. That was a great rally. I don't know how he managed to flick that forehand from the position that he was in there, Tsitsipas. Let's see it again. There you go. Sticks his hands into the air. Applauded by Schwartzman as well, because it's just too good. So, Tsitsipas, 30 love, has a break. It's good serve down the tee. And that's going to be, well, I don't think that'll count as a shank from Schwartzman, but 40 love, Tsitsipas for a 4-1 lead. Looking to put Europe 2-0 today. Again, all the matches today are just worth a single point. That's a good first serve from Tsitsipas. Comes in for the serve and volley. Schwartzman gets a racket to it, but into the net it goes. And it's a game to love for Stefanos Tsitsipas. And he has a 4-1 lead now in this opening set. Yeah, I'm with you there. And we were chatting earlier about how, like, Team Europe look very sort of calm and businesslike and serene. I mean, you've got Tiafoe who's riling up Team World, but it does seem, you know, a lot more zen. I think maybe because of the whole Roger Federer situation and, of course, you know, without the Zverev drama as well, you know. But Tiafoe's doing his best, though, to get the atmosphere up. He's mad. I love him. Love Tiafoe. Oh, is this true, Kathy? Saw something yesterday where Fed is enrolling his boys in Rafa's academy. Is that actually true? Because that would be brilliant. I love that. I really, really hope that's right. I just love the Fidel relationship all around. Like, the two of them are just the reason I love tennis, to be honest. Oh, look at Roger Federer here, signing all the tennis balls as well. He's just great. And yeah, little baby doll. It's going to be a little boy. Looking forward to that as well. I bet you can just imagine the Rafa being a dad, can't you? Yeah, that'll be all the big four now with kids once little baby doll has come. What's Tiafo doing over at Team Europe now? You know what? I'd completely forgotten about that line. I knew there was something that he'd set them off, but yeah, that's what it was, wasn't it? I also remember the Rafa and Roger coaching saying, "Not one more negative face, please." That's the one line I remember them saying as well. So Schwartzman serving at 1-4. Work to do here in this opening set. Second serve. Yeah, that match at Monte Carlo was so competitive between the two of them. Schwartzman really had that third set pretty much in the bag until Tsitsipas managed to come back and win it. So I thought this might be a really competitive match, but so far it's just been all Tsitsipas. Drop shot here from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas is there in plenty of time. Schwartzman with the volley though. Oh, he's missed it. It's wide from Schwartzman. Love 15. Yeah, he just can't find a way through at the moment, Schwartzman. See, it's looking like, well, we might have a bit of a gap between this day session and the night session if Tsitsipas can wrap this up pretty quickly. Not going to write them off yet, though. Second serve here for Schwartzman. He finds it. The forehand return from Tsitsipas. Backhand from Schwartzman. Oh, it's a mishit there, but it's landed in from Tsitsipas. Now the forehand from Schwartzman. Backhand cross-court goes Tsitsipas. Backhand on the middle for Schwartzman. Forehand from Tsitsipas. Schwartzman goes down the line. Backhand cross-court Tsitsipas. Schwartzman goes back cross-court. Tsitsipas with that one-handed backhand. Now he takes the forehand. Schwartzman is still playing defense. Now the slice from Tsitsipas. Forehand from Schwartzman cross-court. And the slice from Tsitsipas. The slice from Schwartzman. This is an excellent rally. Then he takes it down the line. Diego Schwartzman for the clean backhand winner. 15 all. And yeah, pretty much MJ. So they play. It's the first to 13. So they play until they hit 13 basically. So I remember one year I think it was 14-1. I think it was last year that it was 14-1 to Team Europe. But yeah, they keep playing until 13. So it's a possible of 24 points you can get the first to 13. And then, like I said earlier, if it does end up at 12-12, they'll play a deciding match. But yeah, Schwartzman at the net with the volley's gone long, 15-30. Yeah, he might do. That does happen with him sometimes as well, Schwartzman. Yeah, I'm not going to write them off yet, but it is just too good from Tsitsipas right now. Hit that like button if you haven't already and subscribe. You go average first serve speed. It's much faster for Tsitsipas, 122 miles an hour compared to 107 miles an hour for Schwartzman. Finds the first serve. This time the backhand return and the forehand from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas playing defense, gets the backhand away. The volley from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas tries to pass him, but it's gone wide. And it's 30 all. That might have been a chance there for Tsitsipas. Schwartzman is still hanging in here, though. See if they've put out the matches for tomorrow yet. No, they haven't. See, tomorrow it'll be a day session and a night session again. And then the final day is just 4 straight matches. It's just day sessions. There won't be a night session. But, depending on how many points each team has, I don't know if they'll play them all. But yeah, 3 singles matches and a doubles today. Same tomorrow, 3 singles and a doubles, and then 4 singles potentially on the third day. Well, Schwartzman has got 40-30. Again, looking for Team World's first point of this year's Laver Cup. Doesn't get the first serve away. That is well wide down the tee. Yeah, each player has to play at least 1 singles, with the exception of Roger Federer, because he's Roger Federer and he can do what he likes. And I genuinely mean that. Oh, double fault for Schwartzman. Gets it back to deuce, and Stefanos Tsitsipas is getting a look into all of these service games of the Argentine. I think that is double fault number 2 for Schwartzman. None yet for Tsitsipas. So deuce it is. Finds the first serve this time to Schwartzman, and the return goes long. Advantage Team World. Hey, welcome back, Gary. Good to have you back. 2 hours of work, 12 hours of tennis. Yeah, sounds about right, doesn't it? Well, at least now I get to count tennis as work as well, which is brilliant. So advantage Schwartzman for a second game here. Gets the first serve, forehand return from Tsitsipas as a short ball. The backhand cross-court from Schwartzman. Inside and forehand from Tsitsipas. And he's made that wide, I think, and it might have been long as well, Tsitsipas. So Schwartzman stays in touch. It is 4-2. So still has the break, Tsitsipas. Can he put himself a game away from this opening set? Good first serve. The block return goes into the net from Schwartzman. 15-love. It feels like it's maybe a little bit flat, the atmosphere now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... Maybe compared to other years, but they haven't quite gotten into this one yet, I don't think. Second serve here again for Tsitsipas. We've got the line judges here, so they have got the challenge system with Hawkeye in place. It's not the automatic line calling. Oh, it's good from Tsitsipas. Now the volley at the net. Yeah, too good. Way too good from the Greek. 30-love. And Schwartzman just looking a little lost out here a bit. So yeah, you'd probably imagine that the singles players tomorrow would be, well, it'd have to be Rafa and Novak and Berrettini, because they all have to play at least once during the first 2 days. So they will be the singles opponents. And then the singles for the Team World would have to be then Tiafoe, Auger-Aliassime and Fritz. Just depends who gets put against who. But Tsitsipas races to a 40-love lead. And he's in a hurry here, Tsitsipas, to get this one done. Are we going to see a 5th consecutive Laver Cup title for Team Europe? A long way to go yet, just the one match. Oh, it's a great serve down the tee from Tsitsipas. Follows it up with a huge forehand into the open court, and a game to love for Tsitsipas. Puts himself a game away from taking the opening set. He leads by 5-2. Gary, I honestly don't think I had a memory of the Diego button either. I know I'm newer here than you are, but I don't think I'd seen that one before. I must have. Apostolos is there. He's not quite next to Borg, but we did see he is there right at the front in the crowd. But I don't think Borg would let him near. I love Bjorn Borg as a captain. He's just so calm and I don't know. Brilliant. Yeah, Apostolos is there somewhere. I have seen him. So let's see who's we had. Well, they've not got anybody actually. So in the previous match, we had a lot of the members of the team just sort of standing with them at the bench. But now it's just the captains. Although there is another member of Team World next to Schwartzman. I can't quite see who it is. They got a cap on. Yeah, the team captains, Bjorn Borg for Europe and John McEnroe for World. And as the umpire calls time, so Schwartzman serving to stay in this opening set. I really do love this court, the Laver Cup court. The black court is it's just... Okay, you can hear some of Team World trying to give Diego some support there. New balls as well here for Schwartzman to serve with. Can he make the most of them? Serve is not exactly the biggest weapon. Finds a good first serve there, though. Long goes the return. 15-love. Good start. Yeah, MJ, Apostolos is Stefanos' dad. Apostolos Tsitsipas. Probably one of the most famous parent coaches on the tour currently. I question whether that's a good coaching relationship for Tsitsipas, to be honest, but what do I know? Into the net goes Schwartzman, 15-all. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy there, Schwartzman. Okay. Serving to stay in this, remember, just they'll get the single point for the win here, so can either be even things up at 1 apiece for Schwartzman, but it's looking like so far Tsitsipas is going to get a 2-love lead for Europe. And into the net there goes Schwartzman again. 15-30, 2 points from the set now. Hey, Ems. Long time no see. Yeah, pulling the triple shift today. The 3 singles matches for me, and then we got the doubles tonight for Ben and JG. But yeah, good to see. I love the Laver Cup. I really do. Like I said, I wasn't entirely convinced of it to start with, but I have really grown to love it. Oh, it's great depth there from Schwartzman, but Tsitsipas gets it back. Oh, the passing shot winner from Stefanos. Tsitsipas to the backhand down the line. Goodness. He gets acknowledgement from Björn Borg there, because that was brilliant. Oh, that one-handed backhand. So, 2 set points for Stefanos Tsitsipas for a 1-set-to-love lead. Can he convert one of these? Finds the serve, the backhand return, backhand from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas tries to pass him. It's gone long on the volley from Schwartzman, and it is the first set in the bag. Just over half an hour played, and Stefanos Tsitsipas gets Team Europe out to a 1-set-to-love lead by winning it 6-2. So he is a set away now for a 2-0 lead for Team Europe. Oh, Kathy, a very happy birthday to you. Yeah, it's Ben's birthday today as well. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Laver Cup as well, not bad to enjoy for your weekend. So I mentioned we saw Casper Ruud come through the first match. He defeated Jack Sock in 3 sets, although, the third set is a match tiebreak. It was close there for a while, but Ruud did eventually get on the board for Team Europe. We've got a couple of other tournaments going on. We've got Seoul and Tokyo for the women. Semi-finals there are decided. In Seoul, it's Tatiana Maria versus Ekaterina Alexandrova. And the big one, Yelena Ostapenko and Emma Raducanu for a spot in the final. Can't wait for that semi. Should be brilliant. The first semi-final Raducanu's into since that US Open last year, by the way. And then over in Tokyo, we've got Ludmila Samsonova versus Zhang Shuai and Zheng Qinwen versus Veronika Kudermetova. So really good week for the 2 Chinese players there as well. Zheng Qinwen, very, very exciting. And on the men's side, of course, Laver Cup is probably taking most people's attention, but we have got Metz and San Diego, 2 250 events playing the quarterfinals today. You've seen Sonego win the first quarterfinal in Metz against over Korda. The second is in play right now. It's Hubert Hurkacz and Arthur Ringnesch. And Hurkacz has actually just won that in straight sets, 6-3, 6-2. So Hurkacz is through to the semi-finals. And San Diego will start later on today, of course, with the quarterfinals there as well. So lots of tennis to be going on, but our attention, of course, will be here on the Laver Cup. Here we go. Percentage for Team World to win 1 match is less than 10%. Oh, harsh. Well, I don't know. I feel like they've got a better chance this year than they ever have. But I still don't think they're going to win. Oh, hang on. What's happening here? Has someone gone onto the court? What's happened there? Hang on. Well, I think somebody's just rushed onto the court. The crowd was booing there. I think they've had to be escorted off by security. What happened there? I have no idea what that was, but okay, here we go. Tsitsipas ready to serve to get the second set underway. Oh, Ems, yeah, you were at the US Open, weren't you? Oh, I really need to get back. They only been there the once. I'm very jealous you were there this year. Yeah, definitely go back. Atmosphere is incredible, isn't it, in New York? Okay, crowd cheering now, so I think that's been dealt with, whatever that issue was. No, Tsitsipas is chatting to the umpire about something. I'm not entirely sure what. James Kyotovong in the chair. I think Tsitsipas wants the court wiped. Is that what he was chatting about? I think that's what Tsitsipas is on about. I think he just wants the court wiped with a towel. So that's why there's a little bit of a delay here. Yeah, I have no idea what that was that just happened with somebody on the court there. Might have to try and get this replay back out. So John McEnroe was on the court having a chat to Schwartzman. Now some dude in a suit is on the court. What is going on here? Right, they're just going to mop it up with a towel. What are they making such a big deal out of this? Just... Okay, anyway. All right, have we got any other tennis going on? I don't think we do, because Hurkacz has just won that quarterfinal in Metz, and the next one is not going to be on. So the next match, actually, Stan Wawrinka, who's having a bit of a resurgence, he defeated the top seed Daniil Medvedev yesterday in 3 sets over in Metz. He's playing his quarterfinal next up, not before 6 p.m. local time, though. He's playing Mikael Ymer of Sweden, so Stan Wawrinka maybe one to watch over there. Right, now we're ready to go. Tsitsipas, second serve. Was Lexi in disguise trying to get close to Stefanos? Maybe it was. You never know. Although I probably would have expected it to try and do it for Rude as well, but... Oh, stop, did you, Ems? I thought I was lucky enough to have called that match. I mean, that was overnight for me. I think I started at 2 a.m. and didn't go to bed till God 8 a.m. It was brilliant, but you got to see that live. Damn it. Oh, I bet that was incredible. I hope you enjoyed it, because what a match that was. There's a dude in the suit at every tournament. There really is. I don't know who that dude in the suit was. Maybe I should know who that was, but I don't. Anyway, 15-love Tsitsipas, the second set. Got the first set in the bag, 6-2. Schwartzman with the forehand cross-court, and he's made an error on the backhand there, Tsitsipas. Don't know what happened there. That was well wide. I don't even know how he got it that wide from the position he hit that in, but 15-all. Don't forget to hit that like button, everyone. We got past 50 on the previous one for Rude versus Sock, so if we can get the same here, that would be brilliant. Tsitsipas, good serve down the tee. The backhand return from Schwartzman. The drop shot from Tsitsipas. He's gone wide. How did he make that wide there, Tsitsipas? That was... Well, I mean, you could see what he was trying to do, but can't pull it off. So 15-30. It's probably... He's not had many chances on the serve of Tsitsipas as Schwartzman. Could do with a good first serve here, Tsitsipas. Gets the serve away. Follows it up with the forehand cross-court. Schwartzman with the forehand in the middle. Forehand from Tsitsipas. Now he comes into the net with the volley, and he's going to miss that volley long, and it's going to be 2 break points here for Diego Schwartzman. Out of nowhere. Stefanos Tsitsipas has got 15-40 on his serve, and Schwartzman with a chance for a first break. So, 15-40. Can he convert this? It's happened in the previous match. Rude eased to that opening set, and then Sock came back in that second set. Second serve here for Tsitsipas as well. Finds the serve. Oh, it's an error there from Schwartzman. I think, will that count as a shank? I'm going to play the shank button anyway, just in case. It was a miss hit anyway, but... So breakpoint number 1 saved. Still has another, does Schwartzman. 30-40. That's a great serve. It's a good return. The forehand from Tsitsipas. It's a short ball. Schwartzman goes back cross court. Backhand from Tsitsipas. Forehand from Schwartzman. Backhand from Tsitsipas. Backhand this time from Schwartzman. We're playing down the middle of the court here. Is anyone going to take this one on? Tsitsipas with the backhand cross court. Schwartzman goes back cross court. Tsitsipas. Oh, no, it's still in. On we go here. Extended rally. Runs around for a forehand now to Tsitsipas. Schwartzman with the forehand in the middle of the court again. Backhand, cross court goes Tsitsipas. Cross court goes Schwartzman. Backhand again, Tsitsipas. Which way is this rally going to go? Goodness. Cross court from Tsitsipas. Cross court from Schwartzman. The slice now from Tsitsipas. Schwartzman into the net. Oh. And Tsitsipas has saved another break point. And it's juice. That was 29 shots, that rally. Longest rally by far of the match. So, out of trouble for now, Stefanos at deuce. I got Berrettini and Cam Norrie there, just giving him some support. Berrettini was coming in for Federer to play the singles instead, so he'll be in action tomorrow, Berrettini. Second serve, Tsitsipas. Dude in a suit has a name, guys. Do you know it? I feel like I might be stupid and I should know who that person was, but I don't. Okay, Tsitsipas at deuce. What can Schwartzman do here? Can he get another break point? Backhand cross court. He goes backhand cross court from Tsitsipas. Runs around for a forehand now, Schwartzman. Tsitsipas with the backhand down the line. Down the middle goes Schwartzman. Forehand cross court, Tsitsipas. Now the backhand. Schwartzman with the backhand. This is another really good rally here. And that's long from Tsitsipas. And it is going to be another break point for Schwartzman. Break point number 3 in this game now. He's got the advantage. He didn't really have a look in at all in that opening set. But to turn this second set around. So Schwartzman has a break point. Can he convert one? He's not been able to convert any so far. He's had 3. Second serve, Tsitsipas. Finds the second serve. The forehand return from Schwartzman goes into the net. Break point number 3 saved by Stefanos. Back to deuce we go. As the Greek just takes a deep breath there. Out of trouble again for now. Andy Murray, Alex de Minaur next up. Well, the night session, 7 p.m. local time. So there'll be a bit of a gap between this and the next match. Second serve, backhand return from Schwartzman. The forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand cross court into the net from Schwartzman. And it's a game point for Stefanos Tsitsipas now. This would be a good hold of serve if he can manage to get through this game, Tsitsipas. Schwartzman's had his chances. Can't get over the line. Would kill for a first serve here. He hasn't made many in this game, Tsitsipas. Oh, just missed there. Second serve, Stefanos has a game point. Forehand return from Schwartzman. What a return of serve. Schwartzman just pounced on that. And juice it is once again. He was waiting for that second serve, Schwartzman, and just blasted the forehand down the line. Too good. So not out of the woods yet. This is got to be the longest game of the match so far. Just struggling with the ball toss there, Tsitsipas. Finds the first serve this time. Now the backhand cross court. Schwartzman with the backhand as well. It's a good angle. Tsitsipas with the backhand again, cross court. Down the line goes Schwartzman. Cross court goes Tsitsipas. Schwartzman takes the half volley. Again, it's a good rally here. Tsitsipas goes back to that corner. Schwartzman is there. Tsitsipas with the forehand now. Schwartzman again is there with a slice. Forehand into the net from Tsitsipas. I don't know why he tried to run around that for a forehand. Why didn't he just hit the backhand there? And it's another break point for Diego Schwartzman for Team World. J.K. Rowling is in the crowd there. There's the crossover we didn't know we needed. Harry Potter and tennis. So another break point. Surely he's got to capitalize on one of these, Schwartzman. Tsitsipas Oh, it's a great serve down the tee. Oh, no. Schwartzman is challenging it. Schwartzman is challenging the serve. So Schwartzman stopped the point. He made the return. It was a short ball, but he stopped the point to challenge. And it was a bad challenge. No, it was. No, was that out? Oh, it was out. Sorry. The head of the line judge was in the way and I couldn't see the ball. It was a good challenge. That was a good eye from Schwartzman. So, second serve on the break point. Backhand goes Schwartzman. Forehand from Tsitsipas. Forehand from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas runs around for a forehand again. Oh, he shanked the backhand, Tsitsipas. And it is the break of serve for Diego Schwartzman. Well, after dropping that open set in 6-2, he's come back out, Schwartzman, and he's got the break for Team World. Just a little interview with Bjorn Borg there by Tim Hermans in London, one of his favourite places in the world. We've got a Team World having a chat with each other. Taylor Fritz for some words there for his teammate Schwartzman. Yeah, it was a really good win for Emma today. She played very, very well. Defeated Magdalena 6-2, 6-2 to make it through to the semi-finals in Seoul. So it's I think she's got a real shot at the title now, Raducanu. It's just what she needs to get these matches and smaller level tournaments under her belt. But yeah, it was a good display from Raducanu today. So, Schwartzman has the break. Can he back it up? Hey, there's Rod the Rocket Laver. I love Rod Laver. He's brilliant. Man, to complete the calendar Grand Slam, and he's done it twice. So, Schwartzman serving at 1-love. Finds the first serve, 4-1 return. Now the 4-1. Oh, well, I think he thinks that as, I don't know, he's looking at the court, Schwartzman. I don't know what he thought was out, but he's messed up the forehand. It's well wide. Love 15. Yeah, good point. Yeah, Rafa is the exception to that, isn't he? Because he's, well, the Rafa forehand. But yeah, it does. I mean, sometimes, I get it, but in some situations, you just think, give yourself a bit more time on the ball. Tsitsipas with the forehand. Oh, it's really good. Diego's there, though. Now the forehand again from Tsitsipas. He's at the net. Into the net goes Schwartzman, and it's love 30. Tsitsipas is fighting back straight away here. Now with a chance to get it back, the break. So, Schwartzman got to hold on to his serve here. Oh, it's an ace. I don't see that very often from Schwartzman. Ace down the tee. That's his first ace of the match. 15-30. Yeah, I do feel like the crowd is a little bit flat here, to be honest. I don't know. Just wait for Fadal later, though. Second serve. This time he went for the same thing down the tee, did Schwartzman, but it was just long. Second serve. 4-1 return from Tsitsipas. 4-1 cross-court from Schwartzman. Cross-court goes Tsitsipas. 4-1 down the line now from Schwartzman. Oh, he's just missed the backhand as Tsitsipas. And he's going to challenge it. It was just called wide. I think he mishit that backhand. It was a looping cross-court shot. Let's see if it's clipped some of the line. Oh, it was just out. That was a good call from the line judge. Just. So, 2 challenges left for Team Europe. Thanks, Gary. I don't know how it happens, to be honest. But yeah, well, I very much appreciate everybody who hits the like button. Yeah, now we've got more likes than viewers. I don't know how that happened, but thank you. And yeah, please, if you haven't already, hit the like button. And we've got another challenge here, this time from Team World. It's been called out this time. A shot of Schwartzman. He wants another look at it. Is Roger and Rafa. And it was wide. So it's a break point for Stefanos Tsitsipas. So a point here to get the immediate break back, Tsitsipas. Be a good response after going down the early break. Second serve to look at as well as that goes wide, long, sorry. Oh, he shanked the return, Tsitsipas. That was a real chance of a second serve. He's going to challenge it as well, Tsitsipas. Is he about to use up 2 of his challenges in this game? He is. It was out. And deuce we go. And he's just got the single challenge remaining now and only played 1 game. I love that, Todd. I'm one of those weird players. My backhand is better than my forehand, to be honest. So I'd probably run around for a backhand. I don't know if that's the case. It's definitely the case in squash anyway. My backhand is way better. But tennis, I think it's a bit more even, but still. Oh, lucky net caught there from Tsitsipas, but on we go. Oh, huge forehand cross court from Stefanos Tsitsipas. That is a good response. And he's got another break point here, Stefanos. I think Schwartzman wants to challenge this again. Now, both players are about to use up 2 of their challenges in a single game. No, he's not going to challenge. Just had a little chat with the umpire, but it is a break point. Almost at 50 likes as well. Yeah, just clipped the outside of the line there from Tsitsipas. It was too good. Okay, break back point for Tsitsipas. Second serve again. That was just long from Schwartzman. Oh, deep second serve there. Tsitsipas now with a backhand slice. Forehand from Schwartzman goes cross-court. Backhand cross-court, Tsitsipas. Schwartzman goes cross-court. Oh, has he made that? Lob from Tsitsipas, the overhead. He's missed the overhead, Schwartzman. He's gone long on the overhead, and Stefanos Tsitsipas gets the immediate break back. We're all square at 1 apiece. I love Gary being my stat keeper. It's brilliant. Thanks, Gary. Right, 1-1. Trader breaks to start this second set. Who's going to hold serve first? Tsitsipas has a good forehand cross-court. Diego Schwartzman gets it back in play. Oh, the forehand cross-court from Tsitsipas is too good again. Oh, he just crushed the spirit of Schwartzman there a little bit. Tsitsipas, 15 love. What do we think? Do we think Team World have got a chance this year? I mean, like I said, it's probably their best chance, but you still got to put Team Europe up front, right? Second serve here for Tsitsipas. Finds the second serve, the backhand return from Schwartzman, backhand slice from Tsitsipas. Now the forehand, Schwartzman goes cross-court, Tsitsipas down the line, the backhand from Schwartzman, Tsitsipas, can he put the overhead away? Oh! He went for the overhead, and instead of smashing it, just drops it over the line. That was lovely from Tsitsipas. Dirty love. Let's see this again. It was very high. Just tips it over the edge. Lovely. As we're just coming up to an hour now for this match. Good first serve. The backhand return from Schwartzman. The forehand from Tsitsipas. Schwartzman digs the backhand out. But it gives him all the time in the world to hit that forehand cross-court Tsitsipas. And it is 40 love. So, can he consolidate the break back? Get the first service hold of the second set. He's a set to the good, Tsitsipas. Will he get a game to love here? That's a great first serve. Return's going to be long from Schwartzman, and he does. He consolidates the break back. Tsitsipas leads by 2-1, and he does it with a game to love as well. Right, so we're having a pep talk here by Matteo Berrettini and Cam Norrie for Tsitsipas. But yes, he's very solid from the Greek so far. And he's now ahead in the second set by 2-1. What's Berrettini saying here? He's saying perfect. Said something about the spin there as well. I didn't quite catch it, Berrettini. Yeah, he'll be in action tomorrow. Let me check and see if they've announced the players for tomorrow yet. No, not yet. I don't know why I keep looking. They're probably not going to announce it until this evening. Maybe not even until after play, but can live in hope. Matches tomorrow, all worth 2 points compared to the 1 for each match today. And then 3 points on the final day. The Laver Cup in London this year alternates between, well, the world or Europe. So yeah, it was in Boston last year. So back here in Europe this time. Gutted I couldn't get tickets for it, but then again, I wouldn't be able to commentate. So there you go. All right, Schwartzman. Can he get a hold of serve in this second set? 1-2, he's serving. Looking to take this into a match tiebreak if he can. But so far, it's been too good from Tsitsipas. Finds the first serve, the forehand return, the backhand from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas with the forehand cross-court. Schwartzman with the backhand cross-court now. Oh, a lovely forehand from Tsitsipas. Takes the volley. Schwartzman is there, though. The second volley from Tsitsipas. Schwartzman again with the lob. A third volley from Tsitsipas. Puts it away at the third time of asking. Love 15. He had to have a couple of cracks at that one, Tsitsipas, but he gets it done in the end. So he gets the first point on the Schwartzman serve. Where is everyone for this Laver Cup? Come on. All my viewers, we've had such great views for the US Open. Although I think people have been struggling to find some streams for the Laver Cup, to be honest. I mean, I struggled to get to find a proper stream for this one. Oh, he's just about made the return, Tsitsipas, and it's caught Diego out, and he's got love 30 now. What are we looking at behind the scenes? Is that Andy Murray there? Yes, it is. Yeah, O2 is great, isn't it? It's a really good arena, and yeah, just well, it's not going to be the tour finals, aren't they? Now they're in Turin, aren't they? So yeah, but it's a really good arena, the O2 here. Second serve here for Schwartzman. Here's Andy Murray probably having some prep for his match that's coming up in a couple hours. Oh, it's a double fault for Schwartzman. That's double fault number 3, and it gives Tsitsipas 3 break points. Schwartzman's going to challenge this second serve, but I think it was indeed long. Yeah, I found that a lot of people have been saying that they just don't have any kind of coverage for this. I mean, I think we have Eurosport here in the UK, but it's strange that it's not being streamed as widely as you would think. Okay, fair enough, Ronan. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get some more for later on in the week, but still. Ah, well, let's try. We'll make it as exciting as we can. It was a pretty decent match in the end between Sark and Ruud, but it's a break to love for Stefanos, Tsitsipas, and Schwartzman has yet to hold serve in the second set, and now Tsitsipas is a set and a break to the good. He leads by 3-1 with a break to love. Yeah, I know, Gary, but I was living within hope. I thought maybe, they'd get ahead of it and announce it, but Yeah, I know. I can't help myself. Okay, Tsitsipas, can he back up the break? 3-1, he's serving. Forehand for Diego Schwartzman. The drop shot for Tsitsipas. Schwartzman is there. He's very fast. Schwartzman, and it's a winner for Schwartzman. Love 15. Yeah, so we know he's not the tallest of players, Diego Schwartzman, but he's got that speed around the court. It works to his advantage there. Almost 50 likes now as well. Excellent. Oh, really went for that first serve, Tsitsipas. Second serve, though. Wonder how fast that was. Second serve. Backhand return. Schwartzman. Forehand from Tsitsipas. Schwartzman down the middle. Forehand down the middle from Tsitsipas. Forehand from Schwartzman. Forehand rally here. Now he takes it in right into the corner from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas just lands on the baseline. Schwartzman now I think he's playing defense, and he's just gone long there. 15 all. Yeah, I mean, it's the Roger Cup, isn't it? This year, it is all going to be about Federer, and yeah, that's true. But I would love, Team Europe to get a win for Federer as well, for his last tournament. But yeah, it's a good point. It's everything else is secondary to Roger Federer at this point. Oh, it's a great serve down the tee from Tsitsipas. Serve and volley, clean winner, 30-15. Love that from Tsitsipas, the serve and volley. But, wow, average rally length for this, 7 shots. Yeah, I'll have to be watching Ben and JG do the Federer match tonight, but as I said before, I think it's probably for the best. I don't commentate on that one. Second serve here for Tsitsipas. Backhand from Schwartzman, the forehand. Inside and forehand from Tsitsipas, sorry. Cross-court Schwartzman, cross-court Tsitsipas. The forehand now from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas back into that corner. Cross-court goes Schwartzman. Tsitsipas with the forehand. Backhand from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas takes it to the other direction, and it's gone long from Schwartzman. 40-15. And Tsitsipas really is looking like he's running away with this match now. 2 points here for a 4-1 lead, sorry. Sorry, Schwartzman. Getting ahead of myself there. Just over an hour for this match. Tsitsipas, 40-15. Nets the first serve. 2 likes from 50. Second serve, Tsitsipas. Forehand return from Schwartzman down the middle. Oh, it's a good cross-court there from Tsitsipas, and it is a solid service hold. And he does indeed consolidate the break of serve, and Tsitsipas leads now by 4-1. And with that, puts Team Europe 2 games away now from a 2-love lead at this year's Laver Cup. Honestly, Gary, I don't know. I don't think have they said how it's decided. I mean, obviously I think the captains decide, right? But I don't know if the challenger has to announce first, and then the defending champs get to match up, or whether they put their players forward. Because yeah, that's a good point. I mean, how can you use tactics unless you know the player that you're going to be facing next to you? So I'm not sure how it's determined, actually, and I might have to look into that for you for the next time. Let me see if I can find anything about the event information or how it works. Team selection, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say how how they picked. It just says, oh, hang on, here we go. No, it just says how teams are selected, not how matchups are selected. So it says in terms of selecting teams, 3 of the 6 players qualify based on their singles ranking, the ATP ranking, and the other 3 are captains' picks, which are announced by the start of the US Open. But I don't think it says anything about how the matchup is decided. Oh, here we go. No, yes, it is. Right. Let me just go back to the tennis for a second, then I'll get to you. That's a great 1-2 from Schwartzman. The defensive lob from Tsitsipas, though, but he puts the volley away. Schwartzman, 15-love. So I have actually found this, Gary. So, right. It says, right, Friday's lineup is announced on Thursday afternoon. Saturday's lineup, as you said, announced an hour after play. So it is announced an hour after play. Sorry, I thought you meant earlier that it had to be announced within an hour. I thought it could be any time up until an hour, but sorry, I read that wrong from you earlier. The same for Sunday. Sunday's lineup is announced an hour after play ends on Saturday night. Now, matchups are determined through the exchange of lineup cards by the captains, whatever that means. That is the information I can find for you. The exchange of lineup cards by the captains. Don't entirely know what that means. 30-love here for Schwartzman. Here we go. Thanks, Gary. Seems the captain of each team picks the players for each match blindly without regard to ranking or foreknowledge of which player will be their opponent. Interesting. Okay, so Schwartzman, 30-love. That's a good serve out wide. What a return from Tsitsipas. It's too good from Stefanos Tsitsipas. Schwartzman just throws his arms into the air because what can you do against that? 30-15. Just too good. See, it wasn't a bad serve at all, but the return came back with some venom, and then that set the point up beautifully for him then. So I won't count him out yet, Schwartzman, but it is looking like another victory for Team Europe. Tsitsipas with the backhand crosscut here. Backhand crosscut from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas another backhand on the middle. The forehand from Schwartzman. Runs around a forehand to Tsitsipas. Backhand crosscut Schwartzman. Forehand crosscut Tsitsipas. Just clears the net from Schwartzman. Another slice from Tsitsipas. Slice down the line from Schwartzman. Crosscut goes Tsitsipas. The drop shot from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas is there. Schwartzman with the volley. Tsitsipas with the volley. He's made it. The backhand flick volley crosscourt from Stefanos Tsitsipas. And the crowd love that. Now they're getting into this one. What a volley that was. It's one of the hardest shots to play. The single-handed backhand overhead. And he's just flicked it in. He was facing the back of the court when he hit that. He couldn't even see where that was going until he turned around. It was brilliant from Tsitsipas. Okay, so it's kind of modelled off the Ryder Cup then, the blind matchups. That's interesting. Yeah, I hadn't really given that much thought to how they determine the matchups before, to be honest. I just kind of assumed the captains decided and that was it. But then, yeah, of course, you need to, match them, right? Okay, 40-30 for Schwartzman as that goes wide for Tsitsipas. Just trying to stay in touch here, Schwartzman, and not let Tsitsipas run away with it. If it's just a single break, you feel like he's got a chance to try to come back into it, but sorry. Good serve down the tee, 400 turn Tsitsipas, the backhand from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas goes back down there. Cross court now, Schwartzman. Backhand Tsitsipas. Backhand is going to be long from Schwartzman, and it is deuce. And yeah, he's just not found his feet here, Schwartzman, at all. Stefanos Tsitsipas. You would think with a break here, put this to bed fairly easily. So under even more pressure now, Schwartzman finds the tee serve, follows it up. He's into the net on the +1, Schwartzman, and it's going to be another break point here for Stefanos Tsitsipas. A point here for a 5-1 lead. This game's been going on for over 4 minutes now, actually. A lengthy service game, this one. It's been a fairly quick match so far. And it's been completely dominated by the Greek for Team Europe. Finds the first serve. 400 turn Tsitsipas. Forehand from Schwartzman. Runs around a forehand for Tsitsipas. Backhand crosscourt Schwartzman. Tsitsipas with the inside in forehand. Forehand from Schwartzman. Backhand crosscourt Tsitsipas. Schwartzman goes back crosscourt. Crosscourt from Tsitsipas. Back crosscourt goes Schwartzman. Now Tsitsipas takes it down the line. Schwartzman is there. Tsitsipas goes back crosscourt. Schwartzman into the net. And it is the double break for Stefanos Tsitsipas. And with it comes the chance to serve out this match to give Europe a 2-love lead. Stefanos Tsitsipas breaks and leads by 5 games to 1. So Tsitsipas serving for the match. That's a good first serve into the net. Goes the return. 15 love. Well, this would be a rout from Tsitsipas if he were to take this 2-1. Oh, we're 1 like away from 50 as well. Please, somebody help us get to 50 by the end of this one. Tsitsipas, couple of points away. Oh, he's mishit that forehand though, Tsitsipas. 15 all. Okay, Schwartzman. Not quite done. Yes, 50 likes. Thank you, whoever that person was. Appreciate it very much. We should have a 50 likes button, really, shouldn't we? Or is that just celebrating 2 little victories? I don't know. I'm taking it. Good serve again from Tsitsipas. Sets the point up nicely. Now the lob from Schwartzman. Tsitsipas is letting it bounce, and it's gone long. And it's 30-15. 2 points away now, Stefanos Tsitsipas. It's looking like there might be a fairly lengthy break in between this one and the Murray-de Minaur match later on. I'll be covering that one for you as well. Fingers crossed. Anyway, good serve again from Tsitsipas. Oh, it's just too good with that 1-2 from Tsitsipas. Really. And it's given him 2 match points to get Team Europe a second win of the day. You're very welcome, Todd. Thank you for sticking with me on this one. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Not a problem. I played the 100 and stopped midway. Well, match point. Tsitsipas. Oh, I thought he'd sealed it with an ace there, but a late call came. But second serve. Schwartzman, backhand return. Forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand cross-court goes Schwartzman. Tsitsipas, backhand cross-court. Backhand cross-court, Schwartzman. Tsitsipas is long. Okay. Match point number 1 saved. 40-30. Hello, welcome. You're joining us at the back end of this stream, but you might be here just in time to see the end of this one. Match point number 2. Yeah, 4-0, aren't they, Team Europe at the Laver Cup? There's never been won by Team World. Good first serve, backhand return down the middle from Schwartzman. It's good from Tsitsipas again. Oh, hang on, what? My stream has just closed itself. What has just happened? Oh my goodness. My stream has just closed on match point. Well, I can tell you it is Stefanos Tsitsipas who's just won. And apologies for that. My stream just ended itself. Like generally the streams, they end as soon as the match is over, and it just ended a little bit too early. Well, Stefanos Tsitsipas has done it. He got the double break in that second set, and it was done. Hey, Peaches. Joining at the... Well... It's just finished. But, well, thank you, everybody who's watched this with me and hit the like button. It is a 2-0 for Team Europe. Stefanos Tsitsipas gets the win with a very easy win over Diego Schwartzman. 6-2, 6-1 in an hour and 16 minutes. And so it does mean that Team World will have a lot of work to do this evening. Don't forget to join us for the night session. Starts at 7 p.m. local time. First up, Andy Murray versus Alex de Minaur. Then followed by the match that everyone has been waiting for. Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal playing doubles against Jack Sock and Francis Tiafoe. But it's going to be all about Federer. But yes, 2-0 for Team Europe so far, with wins for Casper Ruud in 3 and Stefanos Tsitsipas in 2. Should get your money back for missing match point. I know I shouldn't, right? Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, 2-0. It is Tsitsipas 6-2, 6-1. Join me for the night session. Thank you, everyone, for watching.